All right. I am up and going. Morning, folks. I am Gail Wolf, and this is Morning Medicine. And this is where I get together with my computer and my phone and drop in and start talking about different topics that um, I began this more in support of people who are home, bored, figuring out how to deal with themselves because normally most of us are used to doing so many different things with our lives, and now we're forced to sit at home and be still and quiet. And a lot of people that are kind of freaking out about that. So, um, um, the whole focus here is to talk a little bit about things that I see going on in the news, different perspectives that I have about things, as well as offer some energetic techniques, rather sexual energy, and how most of us waste it and don't use it very well. And it's more to do with a misunderstanding of it and a number of other things. So before I dive into today's topic, um, I'm gonna add do a little infomercial for myself, and that is that I'm launching a program starting here in 2 weeks. It's called the Business Mastermind Collective, and I'm super stoked about this. I ran this 2 months ago or so, and it's for small business owners. So if you are a small business owner or you know somebody else who is, this is a mastermind where we get together once a week. And every single week, one person gets to highlight their business during the meeting. And everybody else comes together and brainstorms how this person can do better in their business or answers their questions, whatever person needs. And so it's ongoing support for everybody that joins. And it lasts for 12 weeks. And there are going to be two classes throughout the mastermind. One of them is going to be on how to use Zoom. The other one is going to be on how to use Instagram and actually create some cool posts, because Instagram for me was an anomaly for quite a while, and I finally got it figured out, I think. Next part is if you want to donate to support morning medicine, please do so. There's a button on there's a link in the thread there on Facebook. Tonight I'm leading a meditation at 9:15. That's Central Standard Time. So I think like out in California, West Coast, that's 7:15. Tonight there are a bunch of astrological events going on, a lot of alignments and energetic openings that are very conducive for healing. And if we're in the right energetic framework and space, then we're gonna be able to take advantage of some of these transits. So join me tonight. There's a link also in the thread here that you can click on to find that page and get the information that you're looking for. All right, so let's talk about sex, baby. Um, to begin with, what I want to say is that most people they think of sexual energy and they think of a connection with another person or a rush that goes on inside their bodies. And most of us start figuring this out, that this feels good, is fun when we're pretty young. A lot of us, before we even really know, what's going on inside of ourselves, we're just like, hey, wow, this is cool. Like, what does this do? Let's find out. Let's explore. And before we have any understanding of what's going on, we're already down a different road. And there, one of the big reasons for this is one of the innate conditions of being human is there's a constant hunger that we all have inside. There's a certain level of satiation that we're looking for, and a certain level of peace or groundedness that we're looking for, that when we're born we innately just don't have. And one of the frequencies that helps with this grounding, or this hunger that I'm talking about, is when we're grounded and we're connected to the earth. We live in a society and we live in a world that is extremely disconnected, really disconnected. Most people are not connected to their bodies. Most people don't really know themselves. Most people grow up and they follow whatever their family does. They do the same religion. They go to the same schools. They have the same beliefs. There's not a lot of deviation that goes on. So a lot of people just kind of follow the masses of where they were born and what they were taught to do, and they don't go inside. When you start to go inside and you start to dig in, you start to actually get grounded, you start to get rooted into your essence. And a lot of people use sex and sexual energy as a means for filling that void, if you will. And so there, I want to approach this from really from two angles. One is sexual energy. When when a person stops looking at other people and saying, "Oh, that person's hot," or "That person's hot," or "That person's hot," or looking for some sort of a sexual connection with numerous people, or looking for sex as an outlet, you start to, instead of have your sexual energy moving out towards other people, you start to have it more aligned in your center core. You start to have it inside of yourself. When you tune into your own sexual energy, your own sexual essence, and you allow that energy to run through your entire body without trying to stop it, and allowing it to run through, and actually not going into some sort of self pleasuring or anything like that, but to actually let it stay in your core, let it run up through your body. Sexual energy is very healing, very healing. It's very creative into your brain, freaking amazing. You will have more energy than you have ever had before in your entire life if you open up your sexual channels and you allow that energy to flow up and down vertically through your body instead of pushing it out onto other people or situations. A lot of us are leaking our sexual sensual energy all the time. We're run down, we're tired, we drink too much coffee, we drink too much alcohol, we smoke too much pot, we do all these different things to try to create some sort of a rush, or we run off and masturbate, or we try to find another partner, or we, seduce our own partners. But when you start to run that sexual sensual energy vertically through your body, connected to and through the earth itself, it's a very different experience. You're literally having sex with yourself all the time. And it's not some sort of aroused state, although that can still happen. It's you are the creative energy that runs through you and courses through you and is possible. It's profound. It's amazing. And the other part is this hunger that I was talking about that we constantly deal with, where we're constantly looking for that next thing to do, or something to satiate how we feel or change how our internal landscape is. That begins to fill in. It begins to fill in with creativity. It begins to fill in with energy. You no longer feel like there's a lack of vibrance or vitality in your system. You don't feel like there's something missing. How many of us go through our daily lives or life in general and feel like something's missing? Anybody else relate to this? Everybody. We all do. There is no person out there, no matter how much money you've got and how happy your life seems, that feels like all the puzzle pieces are in place and I'm good forever. There are not very many people who have that experience. And what I'm here to say this morning is that if you dial in your sexual energy and you get yourself where you're actually grounded and rooted in your own body, in your own sexual energy, that those pieces, those puzzle pieces begin to fill in. You begin to, it's a far different experience than waking up in the morning wondering what you're going to do, or begrudging your day, or sucking down a couple cups of coffee to get yourself going. And there is a certain level of vibrance and curiosity that you have about your day that is far different than anything you've ever had before. And so then the actual question is, how do you do this? How do you get your sexual energy to be in your body? How do you get that energy to illuminate your own cells? How do you use your own sexual energy for your own creativity? Well, the first step Stop running around with sleeping everybody. It doesn't help. It doesn't help. You feel good in the moment, and you might have some nice connections here and there, but it doesn't go any further than that. It doesn't fill any of those deeper longings, those deeper voids. It's just like having a beer or some momentary filling. So that's number one. The next piece is start running your energy differently. Start noticing your thoughts you have about that sex is shameful, or that it's wrong, or that it's bad, or that, I was told not to do this or told not to do that. Get over those things. So do some work. Next piece, and this is just a very cursory list that I'm going through here, folks. There's a lot of steps and pieces here, and I'm just spitting stuff out at you right now. But I do classes on this kind of thing that go into a lot of detail about this stuff and how to actually do it. So reach out to me if this is something you're interested in. I'll let you know when I'm running the next class. The next piece is that there are energetic energies and there are practices and meditations that you can do to connect yourself with the earth, connect with your own sexual energy, and run it through your body, through your different energetic channels, to where you start to literally light up your different chakras and your different energetic zones in your body using your own sexual energy. It's pretty cool. It's actually really cool. It's changed my life. It's changed it in so many ways I can't even begin to explain. And I know it would change yours too. So think about it, consider it. I'm not crazy at all. So um, I think that's all I got to say for this morning. I'll dive into my some of the energy techniques and do a little guided meditation now. So by the way, if anybody's got any questions behind this stuff, I'm watching the feed here. Hey, Jen, I'm watching the feed here. And so if anybody's got any questions that come up during this stuff, by all means, type them in and I'll spit out some answers. So, all right. So today, let's just take a moment and take a deep breath or two and we'll drop in a little bit. So, get relaxed, get calm, get centered, let the day fall away. Take any thoughts you have about what's going on later on today or what's been going on this morning and just let those drift away. Give yourself the gift of being here now. Check in with your entire body, check in with your breath. Slow yourself down to the point where you can actually feel your heartbeat. Now start bringing your awareness more firmly into the breath, dropping in a little deeper, starting off your day with a nice grounded vibe. All right, so we're going to deepen in this by taking 5 deep breaths. And what we're going to do is we're going to be breathing in our mouth. We're going to be filling our top, middle, bottom of our lungs, as well as our torso and base. And when I talk about base, I'm talking about I'm talking about our hips and everything in between, pubic bone, tailbone, all that stuff. Down through the thighs, all the way out to our toes, and we'll hold it in our toes for 3 seconds, and we'll exhale all the way up and out. All right, here we go. Breathing in the mouth, filling the top, middle, bottom of the lungs, torso, base, thigh. Open out the lungs and squeeze at the bottom of your exhale. Good job. Going to breathe in 4 more times, breathing in the mouth. Filling the top, middle, bottom, torso, base, all the way up and out. Good job. And breathing in for the third breath. Filling your entire body all the way out to your toes and expanding a little bit further than you're even comfortable with, and hold for 2, 3. Exhale, squeezing all the energy and breath out of your body and creating a nice compression at the bottom of the exhale. Good job. Coming in for the fourth breath. Filling the top, middle, bottom of the lungs, torso, base, thighs, knees, calves, all the way out to your tippy toes, and hold for 2, 3, and out the mouth. Releasing from the toes, up the legs, up the base, up the torso, up the chest, all the way up and out. Good job. Nice squeeze at the bottom of the breath. And last time, breathing in the mouth. All the way out to the tippy toes, and hold for 2, 3. Out the toes, up the legs, up the base, torso, chest, all the way up and out, and squeeze at the bottom of your breath. Nice job. And chill. Just relax for a moment. Check in with yourself. Just check in with your thoughts. Check in with your energy. Check in with what emotions might be going on. Just check in. Where are you? What is going on? Okay, so today what we'll do now is we're going to do do a technique where we're going to balance our internal energies. Um, this one is great for people who have different feelings that are going on or different they're out of balance basically. And it's kind of like this. Our bodies have lots of different energies going on all the time, lots of different emotions, lots of different feelings, lots of different, I don't know, stuff going on. I mean, how often are you thinking about something that stresses you out and also something that makes you happy simultaneously? We do it all the time. It's a constant, right? We're always in two or three different places at the same time. Creates a lot of stress. It's really stressful on the body to have our attention in so many different places all at the same time. So you have your attention's on one thing that's at this frequency, your attention on something else that's at this frequency. So your body's going, "Hey man, how do I keep up with all this? This is crazy." And it is. So what this exercise does is there's two primary areas that we hold a lot of emotion and a lot of feeling. One of them is in the heart, the chest, right in through here, right? The other one is in our belly. It's right down here. Hey, Brenda, what's up? Next one's down here in the belly. A lot of us carry a lot of stress in our bellies. And so, what this exercise does is, like I said, you got one going at this frequency, the other one going at this frequency. And eventually, you start to breathe between the two and they start to balance out. They start to communicate. They start to have a dialogue that wasn't there before. And so, you got this going over here, you got this going over here. And pretty soon, this starts going a little faster and this starts going a little slower. And then eventually, they start to actually talk to each other. They start to have a communication. And when you take two opposites or two things that are different and you bring them together, you get a third. You get a third piece. That third piece is wisdom. People talk about dark and light if you want to go to the extremes of frequency and intelligence or whatever energy. When you take the two of them and you get them to come together, it's what's created in the middle that is wisdom and knowledge and experience. The same principle applies within our bodies when we begin to align our energies and our emotions. It creates a third thing. So you take two opposites, you make something novel, you make something brilliant out of it. Just thought I'd throw that out there for y'all. So I'm gonna rise up a little bit and we'll take one hand, we'll put it here on the heart, so just above the nipple line, but below the collarbone, right in this zone. And the other hand is right here on the navel. So we'll do is close the eyes. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. Elbows are gently at the side. We'll be breathing in the nose and out the mouth. And what we'll do is we'll breathe into the top hand first. A full breath, breathing in and out. And out. Squeezing it down. Good job. Breathing in the nose into the top hand. Stretching and expanding. Good job. And out. Sinking it down, breathing in the nose into the bottom hand and out. Allowing your hand to sink all the way back into your spine. Good job. Breathing in the nose into the top hand, isolating the energy, movement, and breath all in through the chest beneath your top hand and out the mouth. And breathing in the nose into the bottom hand and out the mouth. Squeezing it down. Good job. Breathing in the nose into the top hand and out the mouth. Breathing in the nose into the bottom hand and out the mouth. Last round, breathing in the nose into the top hand. Expanding, expand, expand through the chest, through the heart. Expand out through the sinking it down, sinking the top hand back into the ribs. Good job. And breathing in those into the bottom hand. Stretching, stretching, stretching out through the belly with your energy and your breath and out the mouth. Sinking it all the way down. Good job. And let your hands come to your side or to your thighs or wherever the most comfortable. And check in. Check in with yourself. Where are you at? What's going on? How are you feeling? Are you present or are you somewhere else? Where are your emotions? Where's your energy? How are you feeling? Check in. How are you doing? All right. So we'll go into the next one. And what I'm going to do now is a guided meditation for everybody. And the only thing you have to do for this is to kick back and go for the ride. Well, there'll be one other thing. As I mentioned, the different body parts, just bring your awareness to the areas that I'm talking about. And this is a combination of a meditative technique called Yoga Nidra. And then there's another technique in here that once we go inside the body and start using the orbs and the light inside the body, or start illuminating our different healing energy centers, what we'll be doing there is we'll be using a different technique that's kind of a modification of a technique that is used for getting your intuition to awaken up. But um, the way I use it is more for strengthening your immune system and bringing healing energy through your own body, so you can heal. Who doesn't want to do that, right? All right, so everyone, get comfortable, drop back, close your eyes, just relax. You can lay down if you want. You can be seated if you want, but just be comfortable and just drop in. Bring your awareness down into the earth. Bring your awareness. Tap into Tap into the crystals that are in the earth. Tap into the minerals that are in the earth. Tap into the frequencies of the dirt that's in the earth. Feel the water that's in the earth. Even feel the lava that's down there. Check into the grounded, deep earth energy. Feel into the life itself of the planet Earth. Feeling deep into the ground. Allow this energy, allow this grounded earth energy to your toes and into the bottoms of your feet. It helps, you can imagine your feet in the sand at the beach or in a pile of dirt or just walking barefoot on the grass. Bring that grounded earth energy into your toes and into the bottoms of your feet. Bring your awareness to your ankles. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your calves and your shins. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your knees. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your thighs. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your hips. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your pubic bone. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your tailbone. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your lower back. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your belly. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your middle back. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your chest. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your upper back. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your shoulders. Bring that grounded earth energy and us into your upper arms. Bring the grounded earth energy and your awareness into your elbows. Bring that and your awareness into your forearms. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your wrists. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your hands. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your fingers. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your throat. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into the back of your neck. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your face. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your ears. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into the back of your head. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into the top of your head. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your forehead. Now bring your awareness into the darkness behind your eyes. And bring your awareness into the darkness, not only behind your eyes, but the darkness that is behind the center of your eyebrows. Bring your awareness into this darkness and begin to see a spark of light forming in the middle of that darkness. Seeing it form literally right between the frontal lobes of your brain, right where your pituitary gland is. Observe this spark of light and allow it to grow just a little bit bigger. Notice the color of this light. Notice the shape of this light. Notice how bright it is. So we're going to take 3 breaths into this little spark of light that's sitting right in the middle of our third eye. And we're breathing in the nose and out the mouth for 3 breaths. As we take each breath, it's going to grow that spark of light to be a little bigger each time until on the third breath, it's the full size of a marble. All right, here we go. Breathing in the nose, expanding that little spark of light just a little bigger and out the mouth. And breathing in the nose for a second breath, making it just a little bit bigger and out the mouth. And last breath, breathing in the nose, bringing this orb. So just check in for a second. Notice how this little orb sitting in the middle of your eyebrows illuminates the whole front of your face and your brain. Just take a second, feel that illumination. All right, so we're going to spread this to some other parts of us. So allow this orb of light that's sitting in the between your frontal lobes, your brain, to duplicate itself and to send its twin straight back through your brain until it gently resides in the space between your ears. Grow it from being the size of a marble into being the size of a golf ball. All right, here we go. Breathing in the nose, expanding that orb, and out the mouth. Breathing in again, expanding in a little bit. And the third and final breath, growing the orb to the full size of a golf ball. And out the mouth. Now just take a moment to check in with that. Feel how it illuminates your entire brain. Feel how it illuminates your creativity. Feel how it clears your thinking. Notice how it gives you energy. All right, so we're going to duplicate this golf ball size orb that we have sitting between our ears. And we're going to allow it to slowly just take a moment to check in with that. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to take 3 breaths, breathing into this orb of light that we have sitting in the center of our hearts. And we're going to expand it from being the size of a golf ball to the size of a baseball. Breathing in the nose, expanding it just a little bit more. Good job. And out the mouth. Taking the second breath to grow the orb just a little bit bigger. And out the mouth. Take our third and final breath, expanding the orb to be the full size of a baseball. Breathing in. Let's take a moment to check in with that. All right. So we're going to duplicate this baseball size orb that we have sitting in our hearts. And we're going to duplicate it and send it straight down through our torso. As it drifts down, it's bringing healing energy and love to your gallbladder, to your stomach, to your kidneys, to your liver, to your small intestine, to your large intestine, to your appendix. And as it goes lower, it's bringing healing energy into your colon, into your bowels, into your bladder, into all of your reproductive organs, and goes all the way down until it stops into this space. And we're going to grow this baseball size orb to being the size of a softball. You do it the same way, breathing in the nose, expand, 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 and out the mouth. Taking another breath, breathing in the nose, expand, expand, expand. Good job, and out the mouth. And last breath, growing this to the full size of a softball, and out the mouth. Nice job. I'll just take a moment to check in with that. Allow it to duplicate itself, and its twin is going to go deep into the earth, sending it down 50 feet into the earth, sending it down 50 yards into the earth, sending it down 50 miles into the earth, sending it down 500 miles into the earth, sending it down 1,000 miles into the earth, sending it all the way to the center of the earth. And again, we're reconnecting our awareness with the deep grounded earth energy. That orb starts to transmit energy and healing into the orbs that we've already got in our bodies. And forms these orbs to start expanding, spider webbing out. These orbs are bringing healing into our nervous system, feeling it radiate the light and the connection through our spines, through all our neural pathways, opening up any blockages that might be there. Feeling it radiate into our immune system, building within all of us the antibodies for the coronavirus, building within us the resistance to any bacteria or viruses that could ever cause us harm. Feeling it radiate into our endocrine system, healing and balancing all of our glands, our hormones. Feeling it radiate into our circulatory system, bringing healing into our lungs, into our hearts, into our white and red blood cells, into our veins, into our capillaries, into our arteries. Bringing our entire physiology, our entire beings into a higher state of efficiency and healing and radiance, radiating all of its light, all the light from these orbs to every cell of our bodies, illuminating our DNA, creating our DNA to vibrate at a higher spin, at a higher frequency. Feeling it build the communication between our cells, bringing us all into a greater state of oneness, healing, and balance with ourselves, with the earth, with each other. Just take a moment to check in with all of that. Nice job. All right. When you're ready, you can begin wiggling your toes, begin wiggling your fingers, and wiggle your nose. Start moving your body a little bit, bringing your awareness back into the room, back into the moment. When you're ready, you can open your eyes, bring your awareness back to your screen, back to the moment, back to wherever you are. All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for taking care of yourself there. Be healthy, stay safe, stay smart. Take care.